11-2, the Browns. Welcome to Tito.tv After Dark. We're doing our fantasy year one franchise Browns. And of course, we're in year one. We're going to be in week 15. And the Ravens are coming to visit on a Saturday night primetime game. We're actually back to where we would have been after this game. But EA servers corrupted the data files that we saved, so I'm not just repeating this for no reason. However, it helped us out, so we were able to get a win back over a team that was very good, such as the Texans. With all that being said, you can watch any and all of this on my channel. However, let's get busy. Alright, Saturday night primetime football. Let's see what we can get into, guys. Enjoy the live stream.
It's week 15 of the 2022 season, and this one will feature Kendall Fuller.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we got an AFC matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
This one away, and off it goes. And this one not zone for a touchback. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And he's exactly the man you want control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. He's excelled at doing it when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So now, 1st and 10. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Across the line and to the ball quickly there. Trey Hendrickson.
This defense is one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Watson's throw complete there to Bateman. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th, Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Well, they're led out, CD, by the rookie out of Nevada, author of nearly 10,000 passing yards in only 3 seasons there. It's Carson Strong.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Pass at 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Wow.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. To throw on 2nd down. Strong. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. The Browns at 11-2 now. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Chubb on first down, not going to go anywhere as he'll lose 3 on that one.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now it's Watson. And oh, he caught it up! And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
No score after one on EA Sports. They'll run the option right here on first down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Watson going to keep it again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
I don't understand why you keep...
Yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. 2nd and 1 from the 2. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Deshaun Watson. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
On 1st and 10, Strong. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sammy Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point.
And Sammy Watkins putting him on the board. I hear you, boy.
First down, Watson.
Let's go.
but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, Watson. They're able to complete this with the Tyler Conklin. That's in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 84 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Strong. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Strong out to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Watson. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have reached halftime with
And he's
a touchdown.
bitching for a foul, but it ain't gonna happen.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll have to contend with the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Then later, they'll let the sun die down a bit in Tampa. A late start here in Florida, where it'll be the Buccaneers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Then on Sunday night, this one will be very interesting. The Patriots head west to take on their former offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Next, they look at the next-gen stats for the Ravens in that first half, and this has been a strange game to figure out. Negligible numbers in rushing. In fact, they're not even in double digits yet, but they've got a halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Browns, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football, and they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland, and to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he'll he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. To about the 35, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure they're block secure before they slide up and try and chip someone at the second level.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him still with a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Strong. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent gain. 35
there you go.
yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And an absolute bomb to Hopkins. Wow. And that's why he's paid the big bucks, folks. He hasn't been targeted all day. And then he gets a 40-yard pass to the fucking double coverage hits.
If anybody was still questioning whether or not he had it in it.
Wow.
On first down, it's Watson. Open man here is
Ooh, got his legs where he can get out.
Of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 8 yards on the there, and it'll be second and a couple. To throw is Watson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards there. Back to throw, Watson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 52 yards. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Running right through it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 41 yards on the ground for him now with 9 carries. We should mention to go along with a great game he had last week. He was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That's certainly they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Reading from the gun. Strong. Looking in zone for Jones. And this is close. Touchdown.
Once again.
Zay Jones. 43 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this
You can see that throughout his college career, but what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
What a maniac.
There on the scramble, it gets him a first down. Again, Watson to keep it. And
This time, 95 was spying him. Good job.
Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. On 2nd and 12, Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And that looked more like a panic.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And a nice swat down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strong. And
Ooh.
Complete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not only. He came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They go up the middle with Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Strong. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Demario Davis there on the stop. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. Nice little juke. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So many offenses want to put their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing again on second down. Watson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's going to take full charge of his huddle. He's totally commanded, make sure all eyes are on him. And focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Watson's throw into the hands of McLaurin. First down now, but that clock rolling. Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw, Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now Watson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 30. Here's Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Watson to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And out across midfield down to the 45. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And that's what they've been planning for.
Oh, good, yeah.
And take it downfield, even against all these odds.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well,
Quarterback run here, and he gets smacked right in the upper left chest.
At least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So
Getting back up, looks fine. Very tough quarterback, young.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
And tacklers group up on the run. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. First throw in OT for Watson.
Oh!
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Gotta punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Throwing on 1st down. Strong. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And trouble trying the middle here. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all time. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Strong. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On fourth down. Strong. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Right back to Singletary on second down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously that's well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. With this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Throwing to start the drive. Strong. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's got room on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last.
Easy money, bitch.
They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory. So this one feels
it's tragic, but I know. Strong, hit you in the nose.
True. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Browns, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.
Wow, that was
Meanwhile,
a
for the
freaking...
Ravens, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9.
They battled hard,
next week
son.
as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
Carson Strong was just too much. Too much. Alright, this is the last game for tonight, and then we'll be back Saturday evening. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. This is the last game. 7-7, they're pure even, and we have a chance to make a full development star trait out of the quarterback. They're loving the rookie guys, so let's show them what we can do.
It's Madden NFL 23.
I wouldn't be playing unless
Juju Smith-Schuster. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's
Holy
the Saints
shit.
and the Browns coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Season is upon us. We've got the tour of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A give, Carter running right to the 43. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We certainly have the Dolphins and the Rams on Eastern. Then you've got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 20 Eastern. Plus one more for good measure on. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alan Lazard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Will Lutz on And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Well, they're led out, CD, by the rookie out of Nevada, author of nearly 10,000 passing yards in only 3 seasons there. It's Carson Strong.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Now this one's a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw on second down. Strong. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread.
Now we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he is throwing the challenge flag.
Ain't no way a running back did that.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, certainly a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And some space here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On first down, Strong, wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their... Throwing on first down is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. A give up the middle to Carter. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On second and 11 now. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right, and he wisely will throw that one away. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and in this first quarter play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A give running right is Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
These two teams all tied after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Browns! Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and his 9th of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. On 1st down, Allen flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Allen. Forced out to his left. Allen, nifty footwork. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Gotta be tired.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
The big play has
He slammed on the brakes, which is a pretty nifty move.
They'll try the left side with Carter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. He's got Smith here.
Oh,
First down.
Smith gets absolutely smacked, and he jumps back up to celebrate.
20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming.
This Browns is one of the hardest hitting defenses according to some of the NFL teams out here.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 14-yard touchdown. They go play action here on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Chubb will get the call running left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on third down. Strong. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they eventually get to
train wreck.
17 after
I know that hurt. He just hit 3 people.
Into the red zone, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them a... I like what they're...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. So that challenge is successful. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Lutz is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Off the play fake. Strong. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10. Strong. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Off play action. Strong. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So, all right, we're bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
and it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Strong. And this one is incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Strong. Being chased out left. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strong. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. Touchdown! Down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one.
Let's go.
The sack there by J.J. Watt. He was really focused downfield, and there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. Getting this into the hands of Turner. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Strong. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. Working with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Strong. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Zay Jones. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And
Kendall Fuller.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
But rain did last an offense, so I don't think it's kept winning games. Defense.
A give. This is Chubb. And he will have the first before he's brought down.
But that is total offense. And when it comes down to running, this team will top 5. So
they run again on first down, Chubb. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And of course the rookie Strong, who is
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Zay Jones gets another bullet over the middle. 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Strong. And that's going to be caught.
Wow. And Zay Jones with another touchdown. They knew it was going to him, and they still could not stop him. And he's in the stands with the fans.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them is going via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams.
Called it.
Defensive scores, all him throwing
Immediately
the
has
football.
man.
He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
3rd and 3.
Your guys to the line and get them set. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 1st down, Allen.
Oh, that was not a good play.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's in.
Saw the man coming towards him and let go.
7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's gonna be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are gonna get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkins.
Ooh, and they force him out here. They're not happy with them throwing the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. out strong to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And he gets his.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle to Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And another sack by Hendrickson to end the game.
In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Cleveland, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.